we decided to showcase our members like on a monthly basis. So, you know, we've got a picture there and an article of whatever they want to write. And then that article will go in the members article. So it'll always be there for people to, oh, where's that article from, you know, Beverley, for example. And also I just in this week, once again, in talking with you to, you know, to talk about getting together to do this podcast, I'm going to update a little section and list all the charities that we sponsor. And also I had the thought of every article that I wrote on that home page, I just put stuff there to get it up and running. All those articles are going to be swapped with articles from members. Like I want people that are listed on that directory to fill in that whole homepage. It's almost like I want it to be a cooperative, that everyone feels ownership of it. And you know, the bigger benefit here is if you're listed on this directory here and that directory there, Google's going to say, oh, you're over here and you're over there and you're over here and you're over there, and they bump you up. It bumps you up further up the ladder. So it's all part of marketing and putting yourself out there in a fun way. And I'm grateful that I've got this gift with Andre that we can help others.
That's wonderful. Those are amazing benefits for your members and just to be showcased. And I know you've invited me to be up there and I'm very grateful. And yeah, you talked about costs. So what are the membership prices?
Well, there's the basic level, which is the $8 per month. That's enough to have your name there, your logo, a short description, a long description, lots of keywords, you know, your phone number, your website, your email address, that sort of thing. Then there's the $48 per year cost, which is everything of that the basic level gives you. But in the silver level, you also can add all your social media links. You can add up to 2 categories and heaps of pictures of yourself. And then there's the gold level, which is $98 per year. This is still way cheap compared to all the other directories I'm aware of out there. You can add up to 10 categories. You've got videos you can add, testimonials. You can like this each level gives you more and more. But you know, if you just want to like list your name out there for just to give it a dabble to see what it's like, $8 a year is you know nothing. It's a cup of coffee today.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
And Ruanna, I believe you have a monthly newsletter.
I do for my Tarot in Action services that I've been working with tarot for over 30 years now. It's a monthly newsletter if you'd like to subscribe through my website, tarotinaction.com.au. And I give a monthly astrology forecast. I pick a couple of tarot cards and see what the flavor of the month is with tarot and see if that matches up with the astrology. I have a little bit of fun doing that. And of course, I list all my tarot classes, dates and times there as well. And other things like the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival or other things that are happening in the local area, what you need to be aware of. At the moment, I'm up to issue 207. So that's one a month for the past 17 years. And that's just online. I'm not counting the little newsletters I used to type up on a A4 piece of paper that I used to hand out to my students and whoever. So yeah, it's always been running. Very excited for that. I also do another newsletter that they both come out on the 1st of every month for the GENI Foundation that I volunteer with. And, you know, just talk about all renewable energy sources and sustainable living and what's happening with the grid and, you know, nationally and globally. Yeah, I just love keeping up to date with all of that as well. So
well, everything seems to fit in together. So what is your big picture and purpose?
that's a big question, isn't it? I think I decided a long time ago. It was probably when I divorced 20 years ago now, that I totally changed my life around. And at the time I gave up a lot, and I thought if this is crunch time, and that's when I opened up the Kyneton Metaphysical shop, which was magical how that all came together. Um, and I wanted a cooperative. I wanted everyone to like come together and support each other. And like I remember I got onto the local newspaper, and I said, how much for an article for the whole page of the newsletter of the newspaper? And he said, well, if you get everyone to buy little ads down each side, we can do an editorial on the whole shop. And I'm like, right, so got, it's just everything together. We have more. We can do more if we all can come together. So there's something about helping each other or working with each other. And that's where the GENI Foundation comes in for me. That's all about linking up the whole world on a continuous electrical grid, all sharing the abundance of energy through renewable resources, whatever you've got going in your country, or tidal waves, whatever it is. And yeah, just everybody sharing the abundance that's available to us. No man is an island, right? And
Exactly.
I love bringing solutions to the foreground. I'm so sick of people pulling things apart, and it's not good because of this, and it's not good because of that, and they just pull it apart, but they don't put forward a replacement. What is better than that? They just say, no, that's wrong or not good, rather than, how about this? How about we do it this way? So I love putting forward solutions and working through ideas. Buckminster Fuller, one of my number one mentor, he said humans are information gatherers and problem solvers. And that's what I sort of decided to go down this path of being this gathering of information and solving problems for people. And one little job that I first got for myself after I left the Kyneton Metaphysical Centre, came to Melbourne, I worked for Rotary, and we was about raising funds to buy wheelchairs for families that couldn't afford wheelchairs for their kids or their members. Like, just everything I've done seems to all fit in with, solving problems. I also worked for another organization called Before It's Too Late, which was like an umbrella organization for all these children charities. And I remember bringing all the heads of these charities together. So there was Lighthouse Foundation, there was Alma Dopal, Big Brother, Big Sister, all these sorts of big organizations. And I remember the guy that was running Before It's Too Late, Anatole, his name was, he said, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And they all said, we need money. We need more funds. We need more, more of money to do the projects. And so all of a sudden he goes, okay, but what do you want the money for? And so one group would go, we need fridges. And the other group goes, we need blankets. And then next thing you know, they all started to like cross cooperate. Oh, we've got heaps of blankets we can give you. We've got fridges and all the electrical, like all of a sudden these organizations started helping each other. It was just mind-blowing to see it all happening. And the heads of all these organizations, they work over 100 hours a week. Like, they're just on it night and day, right? So yeah, I've taken a lot of gifts from all these people that I've met along the way, but it's all since my divorce and going down this whole new path, it's all about giving back, solving problems, helping people. I mean, even when people do my tarot classes, I feel like I'm the lucky one because I see them change. I see them what they're like at the beginning of the class, and then 6 months later, they are a totally different person doing something totally different. And it's, you know, it's like I see them wake up. So I feel I'm the lucky one. And with the world game, you know, the linking up the whole world on a continuous electricity grid, there's not 7 separate continents or 7 separate seas. It's one island in one ocean. You know, it's all realizing that we're all together. It's the biggest world game I know to play. So I'm playing locally and I'm playing globally. You know, everything is sort of geared to this, and this is what I think my big picture purpose is.
Fantastic. So, like the electricity grid, you're going to connect everybody globally. And I know your intention is intimacy with answering calls and, you know, having a family atmosphere with the collaborations. People will be able to look on the directory first before they go to Google searches and see who's in their area, and keep the family together and support one another, like support local businesses.
Absolutely. Support local businesses. Supports the little person. Absolutely. And I'm a little person doing my best to help other little businesses too. So.
Great. Thank you, Ruanna. I wish you and your partner very good luck with this Healers and Psychics directory.
Thank you, Beverley. I feel very blessed, and thank you for your time. Thank you.